Greetings YouTube and ninjas, back with another video. So today guys we are sorry for the little frog in my throat there. Today guys we are going to be reacting to another death battle. I know this is kind of late. Once again work has been eating up my hours, so I've had little time to actually get a video recorded. I am trying to find my Danganronpa ones because I actually lost the file. I know it's somewhere on my computer, it's just it's not where I normally kept it. So I gotta find it so I can upload the second episode of Danganronpa. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to quickly record this and upload it. But basically this next death battle is of Ken from Street Fighter versus Terry of King of Fighters. And to be honest, I know a little about Ken because because of Ryu and Street Fighter. So I know a little about Ken, but I actually have I don't think I've ever heard of King of Fighters, so I don't know anything about Terry. And if you guys are fans of that, then you probably are gonna rip my eyes out when I said that. So I don't blame you. I'm honestly not the I'm not the person who knows most things, so yeah. Anyways, basically I'm going in here blind, or at least half blind, of knowing the characters. Basically I'll be rooting for Ken. I'm just gonna flat out say it. I'll watch the analysis, I'll choose who I think will win afterwards, but for right now, I'm just gonna say Ken, since I already know what he's like. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? Okay, it looks like we got an advertisement. Everything changes on 10/10/16. What changes? What is that? So that's next Monday.
Hey Wiz, what has blonde hair, wears red, and fights like hell?
Today's fighters?
Oh, you guessed it. Ken Masters, the street fighting family man.
And Terry Bogard, the orphan turned king of fighters.
He's Wiz and I'm Bo.
Such an original introduction.
Armor and skills to find out who would win a death battle. As the son of a rich hotel tycoon, young Ken Masters wanted for nothing.
Stupid rich kids, why don't their parents ever teach them any real values? Like squirrel cooking or how to throw a punch.
Well, turns out
God.
Ken's an exception. Eager to teach his son some discipline, his father sent him to Japan to train in martial arts.
Yeah, turns out Ken's dad was buddies with the master karate hermit Goken, who Ken trained under for a decade, alongside a young warrior named Ryu.
Under Goken's eye, Ken was taught the ways of the Ansatsuken, or Assassination Fist, albeit Goken's own non-lethal variant.
He learned techniques like the blast of ki energy known as the Hadouken, and also the Tatsumaki
Tatsumaki Sempukyaku, also known as the Hurricane Kick, a spinning kick that leaves opponents
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to say any of this Japanese.
Projectiles.
But the move he excels at the most is the Dragon Fist, the Shoryuken. It's a devastating rising uppercut, and Ken's so damn good at it he can set his whole damn fist on fire.
At his best, he can perform the Shinryuken, or Divine Dragon Fist. Not only is this attack engulfed in flame, it also creates a vacuum effect, drawing opponents in for multiple strikes. The Shinryuken is the most powerful natural form of the Shoryuken technique.
Well, so long as you're not possessed by evil murder energy, but you should watch Ryu vs. Scorpion to learn all about that. With his training complete, Ken returned to America,
Self-promotion
proving his new discipline
at
and
its best.
kickassery by winning several fighting tournaments.
Including the premier U.S. martial arts tournament, where he won the finals and met his future wife, Eliza.
Ho ho ho! That is certainly what I would call a win.
Proud of his victories, Ken returned to Goken's dojo to tell his former master the good news.
But he got there a little too late.
Thought so.
Dang, missed out on all the finger painting.
After meeting up with
Oh,
Ryu to
God.
mourn their master's apparent death, Ken decided to enter the prestigious World Warrior tournaments, just for the chance to fight Ryu again.
But Ken's always fighting, both in and out of tournaments. He takes on anything from crime lords to professional assassins. And he's strong enough to send a man flying 15 feet in the air with a single punch.
The force of which would definitely kill an average person, which Ken is anything but. He's strong enough to beat the Dictator Bison with Ryu, and he's fast enough to dodge attacks from Akuma, one of the most powerful characters in the Street Fighter universe.
Then there was his cage match against the claw-wielding Vega, where he punched him so hard he completely reversed the guy's momentum after he leaped from the ceiling.
Doing so after losing tons of blood from dozens of lacerations, and with both of his feet broken and impaled. Considering much of a punch's force comes from the lower half of a person's body, this is practically unbelievable.
Talk about endurance. I can see how he got his wife. The guy's tough enough to fall over 100 feet into the mud, and then just get up more pissed than anything else.
But when it comes down to it, Ken's strongest asset is his conviction to win, only made stronger when it comes to defending his friends.
Though he is pretty cocky, if he's feeling good about a fight, he'll sometimes just laugh at his opponents instead of finishing them off, leaving himself wide open.
Still, if you enter the ring with Ken Masters, chances are you're gonna get burned.
Ooh, Ryu's eyes.
Come on, let's turn up the heat. Terry Bogard was born with nothing to his name. Hell, he didn't even have a last name.
Stranded with his brother Andy, Terry grew up an orphan on the dangerous streets of Southtown.
Oh, so it looks like it's an anime.
By Jeff Bogard, who immediately introduced them to a regimen of bonding and kicking ass. Now that's a good dad. Well, until he got murdered.
When he was only 10 years old, Terry and Andy watched helplessly as their foster father was murdered before their eyes by Geese Howard, a notorious crime lord. Swearing vengeance, the brothers spent the next decade training to one day take down geese.
What did waterfowl ever do to him?
No, not birds. Geese Howard, the bad guy.
Look, Wiz, I know you're not a poultry scientist degree holder like myself, but you should know that the singular term for geese is goose. It's just common sense.
Let's just move on. As the years went by, Terry became an exceptional martial artist, mastering boxing, karate, kung fu, and kickboxing. He developed an impressive list of techniques, like the burn knuckle, a fierce punch surrounded by energy.
And the crack shoot, a jumping axe kick. Or he can just punch the ground so freaking hard he makes a power wave, where he sends a deadly wave of energy through the earth towards whatever poor bastard he's fighting.
But even after learning all of these, Terry knew he would need more to defeat Geese.
Goose.
No. So he sought out his foster father's old master, who taught him the secret technique of the Hakyoku Seiken, the art of the eight extremities holy fist.
Holy fist, huh? Is that like punching the Jesus into people or something?
No, but he is punching with the power of Earth.
Fire, wind, water, heart, go, Terry! Okay, sorry.
Anyway, with Hakyoku Seiken, Terry
thank you for that reference.
From the earth beneath his feet.
If you people know what that is, leave a comment and I will give you cookies if you get it right.
Like turning his ordinary power wave into the monstrously titanic power geyser.
Looks like it's also a video game. Did it start as a video? Did King of Fighters start as a game or start as a anime? I don't know.
So when Terry was ready to
probably
take
a game.
Down, he figured what better way than in the worldwide tourney Geese himself was hosting, the King of Fighters tournament.
And in the end, he most certainly got his revenge, in a battle which was apparently so intense, its spectators compared it to a fight between starving wolves, earning Terry the nickname, the legendary Hungry Wolf.
That's a badass nickname. Although it turns out Terry didn't kill Geese hard enough, so he got to do it a second time.
Not that Terry was too weak or anything. For example, in his fight with Jamin, he took a huge explosion in the back, got a car thrown at him, jumped up an elevator shaft as it was blowing up, got blasted in the face with a wall of fire which smashed him into a concrete wall, and answered by power geysering so hard he wrecked the factory he was standing on.
He bled everywhere. But then this chick made him better with a good old strip and cuddle. Oh, and that guy jamming, he's fast enough to catch bullets.
And strong enough to shoot them back. With his fingers.
Not good enough for you?
Whoa.
Well, how about the time Terry saved a co-worker from 6 falling I-beams by smashing them one by one in midair?
Keep in mind, a single I-beam is designed to support over 3,000 pounds of pressure.
And he took care of it so fast the would-be victim didn't even notice.
It's a bit of a shame then that, at his worst, Terry's a pretty sore loser. Even though his willpower is enough to match the power of Mars, the god of war, an unexpected failure can still really shake him up.
But when Terry Bogard sets his mind to something, he'd rather bleed out than walk away.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this
Commercial?
debate once and for all.
But first,
Yep.
Wiz has got something to tell you about saving time and eating food, so what's not to love?
Oh, is it the same commercial from the...
You know how it is. Researching characters and making them fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store and make my own meals.
Yeah,
but I
it is.
also
Okay,
don't...
we're just gonna pause here and then just fast forward it. Okay, so my thoughts. I don't know. It's tough to say. Ken does have very good feats, but I think Terry's is a lot better. The fact that he he didn't destroy them, but he did. Well, he did destroy that one building. So there's that. I was gonna say he did destroy the I-beams, but he actually didn't. He just bent. He did just he bent them and threw them off course. But yeah, still, I think those show that Terry does have a lot more strength than Ken does. I don't remember if there was anything Ken did that was well, he is super fast and stuff to outmaneuver Akuma, but yeah, I don't think that's enough really. I mean, it seems like Terry's really got enough. I mean, if I remember right, Ken never won the Street Fighter tournament. It was Terry won the King of Fighters tournament. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to go with Terry because it just seems like the most natural. It just seems like the most natural character or explanation of winning. I don't know. My reasonings suck. I just don't really know what to go off with this since I've never heard of Terry and King of Fighters, and now I didn't even know. Did it start as an anime or did it start as a game? You guys let me know, because I really don't want to bother looking it up, because I'm too busy. Alrighty. Well, anyways, with that said, I'm just gonna assume Terry's gonna win. I wouldn't mind Ken winning since I actually know him, but I will be indifferent if he does lose. So, anyways, I'm voting Terry. So let's see how this plays out.
Death battle!
So pretty. Oh look! Wait, isn't he supposed to be dead? If you don't know, I'm talking about another death battle.
Challenge me after some practice.
There's Terry.
Come on, show me what you're made of. Here I go.
Here we go. So it looks like it's just starting out as a simple fighting game, or a simple fight, but it'll turn deadly. Ooh, right in his groin.
Seriously.
Oh, Terry certainly is fast. Holy shit, they're destroying the dojo! And Dan Hibiki dies the second time. Oh. Oh, Ken got him! This is an amazing animation. Whoa! Those animations! Did you see that close-up on Ken's face? Uh-oh. Ken? Oh! Oh, it's not over yet. Right? Yeah.
You're dead.
Oh! I called it!
KO! Bummer. So, on the bright side, this means Eliza's single now, right? Boomstick. Just saying what we're all thinking, Wiz.
Both Ken and Terry had been fighting since they were children, and each won their fair share of tournaments. However, Terry's sheer power proved too much for Ken to handle.
Outside of tourneys, Ken's most notable victories were usually only possible because he had help. Sure, Ken's taken down Zangief, Hugo, and Vega multiple times, who are extremely deadly in their own right, but they aren't nearly as heavy hitters as those on Terry's resume, like Krauser and Mars.
Also, keeping up with
that's what I thought.
Jameen, who can effortlessly catch bullets, proves Terry can match someone over twice the speed of sound. Much faster than anything Ken's ever shown.
Man, when Eliza hears about this, she's gonna feel terrible.
The winner is Terry Bogard.
Awesome.
Next time on Death Battle.
So I don't know the next time. Let's see who it is. Sonic? Again? Or maybe it's another Sonic character. Amy? Amy! Oh, that's so cool!
Hey guys, I'm Chad. I play Boomstick. I'm Ben. I play Wiz.
Oh,
and next time
hammer
we've got
characters.
Amy Rose versus...
King Dedede?
Probably not who you think. You can find out who she's fighting first by sticking to our Twitter. That's @ScrewAttack.
Oh.
Speaking of first,
I can't think of any of the characters who have
all of our death
hammers.
battles and videos that we produce early by becoming a first
Mario
member.
and Luigi
So, click
do,
link in
but
the
we've already
description
seen them
to start
both
the 90-day free
already.
trial. Thanks, guys.
Well, there's a chance, but I highly doubt it. They're probably going to do someone new with Amy. The only other one I can really think of that has a hammer is King Dedede. I know they've done an Amy with versus King Dedede for a DBX for Death Battle or for Screw Attack, but besides that, I really can't think of any other characters that use a hammer. Well, anyways, that was I thought as much when it came to Terry having more strength than Ken, and I honestly thought that it would just be too much for Ken, and I was right. And I did think, and when they did mention that Ken was able to take down M. Bison with the help of Ryu, it was like, yeah, he had help for Ryu, but he didn't actually do it by himself. So that's what mainly had me like think that Ken might not be able to do it. And then once we got into Terry, it was just like more so seems like Terry would lose or win over Ken. So yeah, that was right. Well, that was an awesome death battle. Amazing animation, I gotta say. Whoever did the animation for this did an impressive job. I mean, it looked like they took stuff from the animes or video game It looked like the anime for Ken, and then the video game for Terry, possibly, or it was just some sort of picture. I don't know. Anyways, it was an awesome animation. Probably one of the best ones I've seen for a death battle, and yeah, it was just really cool. And I'm excited to see who Amy Rose will be going up against in the next death battle. So, I'll definitely try to get that one uploaded in time. And so, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, arigato and goodbye.